Yes, sir. It's your boy B Hayes. We back with another one, guys. Before we get into it, let's give this video a thumbs up. If you're new around here, go ahead and hit subscribe. Turn on the post notifications so you'll be alerted every time I post a new video. So AMC, we sitting at $17.40 in the after hours. We know exactly what took place to kill AMC's momentum on today. Yesterday, we had a nice, start because the market was doing well overall. It also helped push AMC up. Even though AMC GME, the meme stock, should be on a completely different frequency than the overall stock market is, but we know at times AMC GME trends upward with the market overall, and sometimes when the market is trending up, we'll either stay the same or we'll pull back. But like we know, we got to take the good with the bad, and we love it whenever we is trending up with the market. But I wouldn't mind in a situation that the market is currently in. I would love for AMC, GME, and meme stocks to be on its own frequency, meaning it run on the opposite direction as the overall market, being for the fact that we don't have the same characteristics that's lining up to make our price action do what it do because of the fundamental aspects like the overall market. We don't care for people, buying movie theater tickets, buying popcorn, going to the video game retailer, buying games or renting games. We don't care for none of that. We all about price action, the movement, accumulating shares, buying and holding, guys. So our price should most definitely be soaring in these companies during times like this, guys. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. We know Netflix had a, overall dictation on the market today. AMC was trending up well with the market as it started to recover some on yesterday. And as soon as Netflix ended up losing over 200,000 subscribers, we know that was going to be, a bad look on the stock price. The stock price was going to start trending down after some news came out like that. And, they never lost any subscribers in over a decade. So this was some bad news due to the fact that the market was already in, bad conditions. We're not in a good state right now, being for the fact of what's going on in the economy, inflation, interest rates, the war, COVID, Biden. We got all these different people to blame. But like I said, guys, I ain't putting the blame on anyone. Also, YouTubers. Everybody get a certain percentage of it. It all comes together. Me personally, I never think it's one thing in particular that drive the market down or one thing in particular that drive it up. Same thing with individual stocks. So it's always more than one thing. It's a combine of things that come together that makes the stock price does what it does or make the overall market do what it do. I don't think personally it's one particular thing. So anyways, guys, like I said, if we could go ahead and get this pullback and this gap fill out of the way down to $15.72, right to that $14-15 range. If we could go ahead and get it out of the way, the sooner the better. We can go ahead and start back getting to where, where we belong. And that exactly will also help, give us more exposure, more buying pressure, more demand, more all of that. If we could go ahead and get this gap filled down to that $14-15 level, it's going to automatically trigger a lot of demand for that level. Even if the people not staying long term, it's going to, trigger a lot of buying pressure due for the short term come up, the instant gratification. So a lot of people will be buying at those levels. And due to the fact the market is coming down hard, a lot of uncertainty, a lot of fears out there, we know it will also drive a new wave of buyers, being for the fact that if we could go ahead and close this gap and, the outsiders start to see AMC, GME trending back up, running back up very, very hard after closing that gap, being on track to redo that $33-34 range, get back to that price and go even higher, break above that resistance, then that could cause a whole new herd of investors to come in and try and, basically hedge against inflation, or to put their money, park their money somewhere where it could grow at a fast rate, 10, 20, 30, 40%. And then quickly get out for the ones that don't have the same agenda as the ones that, being here, guys. But like I told you guys, once we get to that point, once this thing run back up, I've been telling you, and I'm going to keep telling you, because some people get it, some people don't. Even though people hate when I say it, I'm going to still, let the ones that want to be safe and protected and conservative No. And that's, shave that tree, shave some of your shares whenever you're able to do so. Once AMC stock price run back up, run up to either break even, you in the profit some, or even close, shave off some. And only telling you to shave is if you on the fence, you scared, you skeptical, you nervous, you don't have the conviction you had before. All these things, if it's all lining up and that sounds like it's you, then I'm just trying to help you out and tell you to, let go of some of that stress. Get, from the get-go, you already shouldn't have more than you are willing to lose in this play anyway, because the same characteristics and the same facts I was just laying out is the same thing that go into play on the reason on why you shouldn't be over leveraged and have more than you can afford to lose in this play, because this play is not like a regular traditional stock play like Apple, like Tesla, like Walmart, like Nike. Stocks where we know fundamentally we can look over a long period of time and see that these companies are still going to be around and everything is lining up for these companies to do great. So the only reason AMC is, starting to do better fundamentally is because of us. Prior to us coming into the picture, they was doomed. They was really fucked in a messed up situation. But due to us coming in, taking over the float, running up the stock price, giving them 10x the amount of capital they had before, able to utilize, invest in other business like the mining company, able to flip that, make investments here, make investments there, got all this cash to be able to utilize and help benefit the company and start little, popcorn service and kiosk businesses